Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, and Ba'ashem Harakal Kadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom goes to the elect Akim out here that's pushing this truth in all four corners in truth and sincerity. You know, as you can see is a little news clipping talking about a shooting at a methadone clinic in Baltimore. United States said they got a war on drugs, and that was talking about basically the real drugs, but the war on those real drugs, the heroin, the cocaine, and the marijuana, that whole thing changed. In Baltimore, you gotta they technically Baltimore was known to be a heroin town. You had a lot of people in Baltimore was abusers of heroin in the early '80s. You had a lot of people that used to shoot drugs, like injected in a system with a needle. I can remember as a younger man seeing needles and stuff on the playgrounds in the street. It wasn't nothing. You would see a needle on the ground like you would see a cigarette butt, But Esau, they so-called themselves stopping them using drugs, the illegal drugs, and they got our people, the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, hooked to this synthetic form of heroin, which is methadone. I know personally, I got a lot of people in my family, that suffer from substance abuse problems, and it ain't just I mean, you can say substance abuse with drugs as well as food and water, because they are substances that you take in our body. And other people, different people, the Lord put different things on different people to have affliction with, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy, you know. Well, it ain't crazy. It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua, Basically, I'm gonna just go into this article a little bit. Basically, I don't wanna. I really didn't want to put this guy's face up here. I mean, I work with the public or whatever. I used to, at one point in time, I used to see this guy every day, doing his thing. Yeah, he showed he was a respectable guy. Most people who in those places, they be acting like niggas, but I never had an encounter with him. I mean, as far as where he live at and his name and all that stuff, that's not important to me. But I want to get into the story when it said oh well, he was it says he was working in the building for LabCorp when he was shot to death. The suspect of the first block of 20th Street was killed in exchange of gunfire with the police, in which a veteran police officer was seriously injured. According to the police, the shooter entered into the Man Alive Clinic in the 2100 block of Maryland Avenue about 7 a.m. with a gun demanding methadone. So, according to the police, and a 41-year-old employee. So, you got this war on drugs. It went from a war on illegal drugs to a war on illegal drugs. Methadone is deemed a legal drug. Is is the FDA approving that to give to people, and we all know that methadone is killing our people worse than regular drugs, man. You got our people. It mess with their bones. A lot of them be having back problems, like they all be bent all over. They lose their teeth. It shine them up. I mean, they get this glow about them. I mean, but it's just crazy, man. They went from illegal. That's the reason why they wanted a war on drugs. They wanted to basically stop the people in the street from making lucrative money. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans wanted to stop them from making lucrative money, and they wanted to make the money, man. We all know that history tells us when people find out the natural way to heal things, they end up dead, man. This so-called drugs is it's big business, man. It's big business, you know. And we all know who responsible for this witchcraft, man. We all know who it is. I'm gonna bring out the scripture, and I'm gonna end it on that note. I'm gonna bring out the scripture. Salaki, I ain't have it on deck. I was just going in the spirit. Because, I mean, it kind of was on my spirit to do it a couple days ago, but usually I jump on top of it, but I didn't. Okay. This is Galatians 6:5. For every man should bear his own burden. Yeah. For every man should bear his own burden, man. That burden Esau put on put on us, along with taking our heritage away from us, not letting us know who we are as people, taking that away from us, man. That burden they put on us. Oh no, Salaki, that's not what I wanted. But they gonna bear their burden for all their wickedness and all that they did, man. They gonna bear their burden. I'm gonna jump down to 7. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall also reap. And all this affliction he put on our people, from slavery to the drugs, alcohol, all these things is happening to these Edomites, man. They rule on top is coming to an end, and they steadily falling from off the top, man. They going back to the place where they belong, man, on the bottom, man. And it's showing every day, man. It's showing every day. You go into any rural area, you used to go past the fire department, you would see a sign that say how many people died in fires, man. Now the fire department have how many people dying from heroin overdoses, man. And that's in places where Esau dwell, man. That take you back to Revelations, I believe is 13 and 10. I mean, I just, you all, Esau going like Galatians 6:5, I believe that's what it was said, man. You gonna reap what you sow, man. And Revelation 13 and 10 say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So all these evil things y'all did to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, y'all gonna get, and y'all beginning to get. Just this particular incident I was talking about, about this shooting. I mean, this there was Yasharala, but you know Esau is gonna get this back, man. And how I know they gonna get it back, because Revelations 13 and 10 it says all those things. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that kill with the sword must be killed with the sword. His numbers of swords. You got the guns, you got the drugs, the alcohol. They gonna get that as well. And it goes to say, here's the patient of the patient and the faith of the saints. It's gonna happen. We just gotta be patient, man. And a lot of people be impatient and thinking that the Lord not gonna do nothing, man. But a day to the Lord is like 1,000 years to us, man. That's what you gotta get it through your thick skull, man. Like the scriptures say, my people are stubborn and stiff necked, man. You read the scriptures, get understanding, and you just wait, man. And I'm gonna end it on that note. Hopefully this video was edifying. Shalom.